Hi! My friend Ashley requested that I do a video on how I make my hair cute and curly for special occasions or just every day. So, my hair is naturally kind of wavy, so that always helps. I already did my makeup, but I just recently got out of the shower, so my hair is still pretty wet. I like to part it where it normally likes to be parted, just to kind of pull my bangs out a little bit. And then to get started, I like to use this hair gel. And the reason why I like this one is because it's not too heavy and it doesn't make my hair crunchy. It's like the perfect kind of like soft curls. So usually I just kind of rub this in between my hands like this, and I flip my head upside down. And just loosely kind of touch it like all over so that the product gets all the way through my hair. And this should make it nice and curly. Then when I'm finished doing that, I like to take my towel and then do the same thing, like scrunch it, but in the towel so that it actually like absorbs the water and just kind of like scrunches the curl all the way in. And meanwhile, I have a curling iron and a straightener plugged in. So my curling iron is about a 1-inch thick curling iron. I like to use Hot Tools because it really heats up really quickly. And then just a regular hair straightener for the bangs. And you also want to make sure that you have a hair dryer with a diffuser attachment on it, which looks like this. And I think that you can possibly buy these separately if your hair dryer did not come with one. But that helps it to get really curly, and you'll see that in a minute. Okay. So now we've kind of towel dried your hair a little bit. Sometimes if it's still not as curly as you want, I actually add a little bit more hair gel. But this seems to be pretty good for right now. Okay, so here comes the loud part. You want to plug in your hair dryer with the diffuser attachment. And I'm not going to turn the hair dryer on right this second so that you can actually see what I'm doing. But you just kind of lay your hair, once you turn the hair dryer, and you lay your hair on top of the diffuser, and the air just comes out a lot slower so it like dries the curl into your hair. Okay, so it's going to get loud. And it's super curly and kind of everywhere, but that's exactly what you want for a lot of big volume. So I'm probably going to dry it a little bit more because you are going to have to curl your hair a little bit too. And I want to make sure that as much of this is dry as possible so that the curls that I make with the curling iron actually stay in and don't fall out because they're too damp. Once I've done that, I try to separate my bangs again. Okay, now I take a loose clip, because this is going to look a little 80s for a minute. I take a loose clip to try to pin it back to just have my bangs come out. Okay, so see they're everywhere? So I usually take a brush. I wet the brush and I comb through my bangs a little bit to get them damp again because I really don't want my bangs to be curly. And just make them pretty damp. And they're gonna kind of look a mess, but that's okay. Okay, now take the diffuser attachment off of your hair dryer, and you're not going to use that again, so it's okay. And then you're going to blow dry your bangs straight. Pretty good for right now. Okay. Now take your hair out of the clip, and your curling iron should already be pretty warm. And just take a few strands at the front, and I don't even comb through it unless the curl is like really bad, like really stuck together, but usually I just kind of leave it as loose as this is. Kind of sit for a minute and then let it go, and usually it'll end up looking something like this because the curls are still a little bit damp, but you can always dry your hair a little bit more so that these curls stay in more. I just like to do ones that are kind of around my face and around the back, just to give it some volume. Definitely the ones like right by your ears right here, those are always really good ones to curl. And the whole process doesn't really take that long in comparison to having to curl all of your hair if it was straight, which is why I kind of like this curly method, and it also brings a lot of volume to your hair. Okay. As you can see, I'm taking big, like 2-inch sections of my hair, especially in the back, because I don't feel like spending too much time doing those pieces. I really just want to get the ones around my face. And if your curls aren't staying very nicely, you can always go back and curl them again. Like this little one here, these fine hairs here, I really want them to stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to recurl that guy. I guess my hair is a little damp because these curls aren't staying as good as they usually do when I do this to my hair. But usually if I get a curl that's like super curly, I don't want it to look like I actually did curl my hair. So sometimes I just kind of run my fingers through really quickly to kind of soften it a little bit. Now the other side. Okay. When all of that is done, your hair should look something like this. And what I like to do to set it is, you can use hairspray, but I actually use this because it smells amazing. And this is all I have right now. And I just lightly spray that in. And then your hair looks cute and fabulous for any kind of event that you need to go to. All right, Ashley, I hope that that was helpful for you, and I can't wait to see some pictures of your curly hair now that you followed my tutorial. All right, see ya. Bye.